Mickey Perez, Shady Wiz, Oracle, hailing from 1503 South County. Yeah, don't call my phone now. You had every opportunity and you cremated every single one. I ain't angry anymore. I ain't left when the results showed up. Now I'm just evidence. Around the world, I move like the outcome was already written in the static. Remove my indigo cadavers and quiet like I pulled out the automatic. Warm breath and the temperature nosedive. Call that shit symptomatic of a nigga who survived what you prescribed. Yeah, that's the mathematics. You said I was nothing. Congratulations, you were right. Nothing became everything somewhere deep inside that night. Nothing built a legacy. Nothing walked when nothing shouldn't. Nothing raised a child right. Did every single thing you couldn't. So yeah, I'm nothing. Watch what nothing do to everything you are. Nothing climbed the pinnacle. Nothing healed the scars. And nothing outlasted all of it. And nothing raised the bar. Bitch, nothing is exactly what you are. You ever sit in a room where the faces already filed the verdict before you spoke a word? Smiled and nodded, catalog every smirk, every whisper, every sideways look I heard. That's how I navigate now, slow, surgical code. Let every snake get comfortable and blurred. I don't forget a single pause and single tone. Every detail got transferred. I slept on actual floors, not a metaphor, not a bar written for effect or for the record. Phone on 2%, stomach empty, running names and coming up with nobody to protect me. Crickets, same bitches texting out like family. The audacity to check me. I wasn't there when the darkness had addresses. Now they wanna stand next to me directly. I remember who laughed first. I remember who pivoted when the price got too specific. I remember every exact inflection when they said my vision wasn't scientific. Kept every word like litigation. Didn't argue, didn't broadcast, and kept it cryptic. Just was silent, went to work with Pharaoh. Let the output be prolific. Now you wanna handshake me, embrace me, act like years ago was just a minor gap? Nah, I look at you and see the archived version, see the receipts, see the trap. Decided silence was more devastating than the words I could have snapped. So I smile, look right through your soul, and keep it moving. That's a wrap. You said I was nothing. Congratulations, you were right. Nothing became everything somewhere deep inside that night. Nothing built a legacy, nothing walked when nothing shouldn't. Nothing raised a child right, did every single thing you couldn't. So yeah, I'm nothing. Watch what nothing do to everything you are. Nothing climbed the pinnacle, and nothing healed the scars. Nothing outlasted all of it, and nothing raised the bar. Bitch, nothing is exactly what you are. I don't respond when they attempt to categorize what they can't contextualize about me. Let the silence metastasize so they can colonize the confidence they had about me. I don't chase a single thing with built-in exits. Learn that lesson thoroughly and proudly. If it's genuine, it'll anchor without bleeding. If it's fabricated, it'll die out quietly. Intrusive thoughts detonating through my skull at intervals that feel important and colonial. Sometimes I surface hours just placed with zero memory. Feel positional, like the body clocked in, but the mind filed a grievance. Went divisional, but I don't chase closure. That chapter decomposed the second it showed is true promotional. People always escalate the falling right before the infrastructure crumbles under them. That aggressive energy evaporated fast. The second they win is what was thundering up from underneath the rope. What they contribute to. Yeah, that's the wonderful part about surviving. What was meant to finish you is fucking colorful. I'm the atmospheric shift nobody room can scientifically explain or bottle. The frequency that restructures everything when I walk in full throttle. Don't need pedestals, don't need your cosign. Just the scars in every dollar. Built this cathedral in the dark alone, so miss me with the follow. Don't calm it now, don't reconstruct it now. You architected this distance with precision. I just decided to build inside it instead of beg you to demolish it. I watch fake allegiance calcifying the survival instinct real fast under pressure. Watch real turn disposable. The second it already came with a price tag and a measure. I catalog every single instance, filed it under noted, locked the door, kept stepping. You ain't on the list, you ain't even on the building's registry anymore. Yeah, I did it, yeah, I made it, yeah, I decimated every single doubt and I thrived in it. You call me loser with no priorities. Bitch, look at the empire and decide with it. Every syllable you weaponized became a foundation that I'd had breaks in. Every time you laughed became a timestamp that I grind with it. I fucking despise what you represent, despise the smile you wore while I was deteriorating. Despise the whisper campaigns you ran while I was isolating and medicating. Despise the way you framed my struggle as a character defect worth commemorating. Now the narrative rewrote itself and bitch, you wasn't there for the re-rating. You said I never amount to a goddamn thing. I tattooed that on my cerebellum. Woke up and stared down every morning like a fucking defibrillator telling them that the body's still functional, the mind's still capable, the will's still selling them. A story they ain't ready for. Now look at the headline and excel with them. Oh, my name is the first thing that fractures your peace every morning that you wake up. I hope every when I post is the notification that makes your whole finger will break up. I hope the version of me you dismissed and discarded and forsake is the ghost that haunts every room you enter. That's the only tax I'm taking. Now here's a chapter none of you deserve to see, to witness or attend. When the doctor spoke in probabilities and my body wouldn't comprehend. Simple locomotion, I use music as a medicine to transcend the paralysis. They try to turn frequency into a godsend. Self-taught, no institutional cosign, no clinical assistant. Use rhythm as vertebrae replacement from a fucking distance. Every beat I study kept the wheelchair out of resistance. That's not poetry, that's a documented psychological insistence. And while you was out here fumbling the basic baseline shit that fathers older children, I was using self-help music therapy to raise mine past the ceiling. More jazz getting short with consistency or feeling. I should have broken, rebuilt myself and made it look appealing. Self-taught roadie, navigating frequency and healing. Turned the darkest room into mythology for dealing with a body that was quitting and a mind that kept revealing that the pinnacle was reachable. I just had to keep on peeling. I accomplished every single benchmark I announced when you was audibly dismissing. Every milestone I cleared while you was calculating what was missing. From my character, watch the scoreboard now because I'm listing every single thing you said I failed out. Bitch, it's all now just existing. You are particulate matter, residue. You don't even register as dust. A footnote and a chapter I don't revisit or discuss. I molecularly outgrew diversion you attempted to combust. And everything you said in therapy is now the thing you cover most. Adjust. Now watch me scale the fucking pinnacle with everything I said I would. Every scar you carved became the tread on boots that understood that rock bottom has a basement and I furnished that bitch good. And climbed out carrying everything you said I never could. You said I was nothing, congratulations, you were right. And nothing became everything somewhere deep inside that night. Nothing but legacy, nothing walk when nothing shouldn't. Nothing raised a child right, every single thing you couldn't. So yeah, I'm nothing, watch what nothing do to everything you are. Nothing climbed the pinnacle, nothing healed the scars. Nothing outlasted all of it, nothing raised the bar. Bitch, nothing is exactly what you are, yeah. And don't call now, don't reconstruct the narrative. Don't show up with context. I use music to walk when medicine gave up on the possibility. I use frequency to fodder when you said I lacked the capability. I built everything from the exact coordinates you left me at. I don't say, I told you so. The resume does that. You said I was nothing. Watch what nothing built. Watch what nothing survived. Watch what nothing climbed. You didn't lose me. You disqualified your relevant ass before the first round. Now watch me reach the fucking pinnacle and try to sleep at night knowing you had a front row seat. I walked out early. You said I was nothing, congratulations, you were right. Nothing became everything somewhere deep inside that night. Nothing but a legacy, nothing walk when nothing shouldn't. Nothing raised a child right, did every single thing you couldn't. Yeah, I'm nothing, watch what nothing do to everything you are. Nothing climbed the pinnacle, nothing healed the scars. Nothing outlasted all of it, nothing raised the bar. Bitch, nothing is exactly what you are. You said I was nothing, congratulations, you were right. And nothing became everything somewhere deep inside that night. Nothing but a legacy, nothing walk when nothing shouldn't. Nothing raised a child right, did every single thing you couldn't. So yeah, I'm nothing, watch what nothing do to everything you are. Nothing climbed the pinnacle, and nothing healed the scars. And nothing outlasted all of it, and nothing raised the bar. Bitch, nothing is exactly what you are. Yeah, I did it, yeah, I made it, yeah, I decimated every single doubt and I thrived in it. You call me loser with no priorities, bitch. Look at the empire and decide what did. Every syllable you weaponized became a foundation that I hide breaks in. Every time you laughed became a timestamp that I grind with it. I fucking despise what you represented, despise the smile you wore while I was deteriorating. Despise the whisper campaigns you ran while I was isolating, medicating. Despise the way you framed my struggle as a character defect worth commemorating. Now the narrative rewrote itself, and bitch, you wasn't there for the re-rating. You said never mount a goddamn thing, I tattooed that on my cerebellum. Woke up and sat down every morning like a fucking defibrillator, telling them that the body's still functional, the mind's still capable, the will still selling them. A story they ain't ready for. Now look at the headline and excel with them. I hope my name's the first thing that fractures your peace every morning you wake up. I hope everyone I post is a notification that makes your whole fate will break up. I hope the version of me dismissed and discarded and forsaken that goes to haunt through room yet. That's the only tax I'm taking. Now here's that chapter none of you deserve a seat to witness or attend. When the doctor spoke on probabilities and my body wouldn't comprehend. Simple locomotion, I use music as medicine to transcend the paralysis they charted. Turn frequency into godsend. Self-taught, no institution, no cosign, no clinical assistant. Use rhythm as a vertebrae replacement from a fucking distance. Every beat I study kept the wheelchair at a resistance. That's not poetry, that's a documented psychological insistence. And while you was out here fumbling the basic baseline shit that fathers sold their children, I was using self-help music therapy to raise mine past the ceiling. Most dads can't be show up with consistency or feeling. I should have broken, rebuilt myself, and made it look appealing. Self-taught roadie, navigating frequency and healing. Turned the darkest room into mythology for dealing with a body that was quitting and a mind that kept revealing that the pinnacle was reachable. I just had to keep on peeling. I accomplished every single benchmark I announced when you was audibly dismissing. Every milestone I cleared while you was calculating what was missing from my character. Watch the scoreboard now because I'm listing every single thing you said I failed out, bitch. It's all now just existing. You are particulate matter residue. You don't even register as dust. A footnote and a chapter I don't revisit or discuss. I molecularly outgrew the version you attempted to combust. Everything you said never be is now the thing you cover most adjust. Now watch me scale the fucking pinnacle with everything I said I would. Every scar you carved became the tread on the boots that understood that rock bottom has a basement. I furnished that bitch good and climbed out carrying everything you said I never could, bitch.